The mic, the microphone fade, the microphone fade, the microphone fade,
Get that over.
the fiend of a microphone. I'm the microphone fiend. I'm the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. Microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. Microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The
That over.
the fiend of a microphone fiend. The 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 microphone.
Hello, everybody. Here. Hello, everybody. How you doing out there? Everybody is throwing stones at CD. Talk about the old schools doing a small little break. Everybody throwing that CD. Well, that's on Shotty. Shotty has to learn to spread the ball around. You got a team who's struggling to score points. Like I said before, this game is about scoring points and be the last to be standing at the end of the game. Everybody, hope you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me on my end. Let me see. Hope you can hear me on my end. Probably gonna be on too long. I just want to do a quick little video. Real quick. Not much. Everybody is talking shit to CeeDee Lamb. Everybody has that right to opinion. Talking shit to CeeDee Lamb. You have your right to opinion, that's for sure. They forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb. Down here you got right here you got Pickens at the top. This is I don't want to go through the whole game, but I'm going through what the key factors of this game. You got Turpin at the bottom, Williams besides Bob Scott, Ferguson Ferguson and Lamb in the slot. You got Lamb at the Pickens at the top. Can't show you the game, but we're gonna run through a couple of things, a couple of plays. One second, I'm sorry. Dak Prescott lost his game last night. As I always say, everybody thinks because Lamb dropped the ball and he dropped a couple of balls. Well, you're forcing the ball to Lamb constantly, and you got another star wide receiver on the left hand side. You got another star wide receiver on the left hand side, on the other side of the ball. So let me get this right. Scotty, if he so vanilla, so Pickens had 32. He ran 32 routes and he got targeted 4 times. Look. So Pickens got 3 receptions last night. He only had 30 yards. 75% of catches. That means he caught 75% of his passes better than Lamb. CROE, he was 21%. So Pickens can catch better than Lamb can. That's why I said Scotty don't know what he's doing. So people don't want to blame this on Dak Prescott. I get what you're saying. Going back to that play. Let's go back to that play real quick. They can't get over the 50. Going back to that same play. All right. Can't show the game. So this coverage right here, the same play I just showed you. Dak Prescott, this is 3 minutes left in the game to try to go down there and go ahead and score. Dak Prescott tries to noodle in right here, Lamb at the bottom. Right here. It's like 4 defenders around. 2 will be front, one in zone to drop in front of CeeDee and 27. But if you look down here, you got Williams wide open for the first down. Williams, he has a chance to catch it. You got Ferg up here blocking, and then you have Williams has a chance to cut it up or cut it to the sideline right here. But you're forcing the ball to Lamb. constantly forcing the ball to Lamb, constantly. That's his problem. But he also, if he turns around, he may have a shot over the top to Pickens. But his best option is Williams right here is wide open. Ferguson is up the block. But he's forcing the ball to Lamb. That's what he does. Again, can't show you the game. Bobble in the air. CeeDee Lamb. Almost cost interception. Dak Prescott has to get better if they want to win any more ball games. Has to get better if they want to win any more ball games. So you can talk shit about Lamb all you want, but if you're gonna force the ball to Lamb, you better making sure it's a small route or 5-yard in or an out or something. CeeDee had 13 targets. Dak Prescott, I don't know about Dak Prescott, man. Take him down. So that's what you get. That's what you're going to get all season with Dak Prescott. I don't know. Dak Prescott blew that game. He blew that. People try to say Lamb, it's on Lamb and all that. He did drop some passes. But if you really look at it, if you really look at this, Dak Prescott should have killed them. He should have killed them. But he didn't. Because he don't have it. So we're going to go here at some key throws that Dak failed to do last night. Good game last night on the defense. We gave up 24 points. That's pretty good. But if you score 27 or 31 points, you win that game. Where are we going here? Let's go. See everybody. See the CeeDee Lamb is the scapegoat. They crucified CeeDee Lamb for that loss last night. But who's going to be the scapegoat for next week? Is it going to be Ferguson? Is it going to be Turpin? Is it going to be C.D. Pickens? Who is it going to be next week? When Dak can't get the job done. Or the week after. Am I upset? No, I'm not upset. I knew this was coming. I knew he was going to fall apart. I said earlier in my video, early in the week, that it's going to come down to Dak Prescott making a play with his arm and with his legs. Let's go to this play. In one moment. They couldn't get over the hump last night. No, they couldn't. Where we at here? I kind of threw myself off. Let me see. I got nobody on there. Let's see. Give me one moment. I'm caught up right now. I'm trying to watch a little film. Be patient with me, real quick. Just real quick. Sorry about that. And third quarter. I don't know, man. I just don't see this offense doing shit this year. Remember I said earlier that they need to score points, and Dak Prescott can't get the fucking job done. Jalen gave his team 24 points, and Dak weak ass Scott he gave his team he gave his team he gave his team 20 points. Damn. Okay. We're gonna go over into the fourth quarter when it matters. This offense sucks, man. They can't score points. They're not gonna fuck my. They're not gonna fuck. They're not gonna fuck my weekend up. We got one, and don't let them fuck you over. This offense sucks. Remember I said earlier. Remember I said earlier. I don't want to hear that shit on sister. You always got something. When are you gonna make sense to me, bro? Dak is garbage. He's garbage. Let it make sense to me. He's garbage. Ball comes out late. The receiver has to be wide open for him to make a fucking throw. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I don't want to hear that shit. So let's go back to this play right here. Right here. Almost ended up being a pick. Where is your leaders? You are forcing the ball to Lamb again, and you got Pickens wide open. And you also got Williams down here in the. You had a chance to go down here and win this game. You didn't fucking do it. Point fucking blank. I don't want to keep hearing this fucking excuses for Dak Prescott no more. He's a mediocre quarterback, and he's a fourth rounder, and he's playing like a fucking fourth rounder. I don't want to keep making no more excuses for Dak Prescott anymore. Bruh, he's garbage. Let's go back to this play again. I don't want to keep hearing this shit. He better get better. He has to get better. There's another force to see Lamb again. Right here. Another force to CeeDee Lamb again on the sideline. And you got Pickens over here at the top of the screen. You even have the Williams down here in the bottom. They got problems, bro. They got problems. You didn't play in preseason, and you want to give Dak Prescott a pass. You are putting too much pressure on Lamb to you're putting too much pressure on Lamb to catch passes. He's probably tired as hell. He's you need to share the ball. Look at this shit. Let's go back to this shit. Look. Is he like he's looking at like he's looking to throw it to Pickens? Look who's in the middle of the field. If he wants to run, the middle of the field is wide open for him to take out. That's what I said earlier in my videos last week, this week, and I also said during the summertime. If Dak Prescott is not going to work with Dak Prescott sitting back there in that pocket 75% of the time. You can say what you want, bruh. You can say what you want, and I respect your opinion. But for what I'm looking at a quarterback who's unsure where he want to throw the ball, who's unsure what he wants to do, and then you're pressing, and now you done fail. See, look, you done fail behind, and you're scoring now. It's 20-24. You done fell behind, so now you have to figure out a way how to score. Not even kick a field goal or score. We're talking about points. We're not talking about we're not talking about basketball. The last man with the most points wins. The last team I made. Look. The middle of the field is wide open. You got Williams underneath to get you to no, not at the moment. You got Williams in the middle. You're going to continue to see this all year long. All year long, bro, because he's in that pocket all the time. All the time, bro. All the time. Let's go here. Y'all can bash CD all you want. Yes, can you lost connection? You can bash CD all you want, but at the end of the day, Number 4 got to win the ball game, bro. Number 4 has to win the ball game. Number 4 has to win the ball game. Let's keep rolling. What we at here? Yeah, he blew that, bro. He blew that. Yeah, he blew that, bro. Let's keep going here. Let's go on over the top. No, we don't want to. No, I ain't got time to sit up here. You know, please like and subscribe. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. You gotta show up. You gotta show up when it matters. What we got here? What we got? What we got here? Let's go. Let's go up here. Let's go up here with this shit. Let's go up here, bro. Let's go up here with this garbage ass shit. Yeah, bro, they need to get better. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. We got 4 left. We're not going to go back to the first, second quarter, third quarter. We're going to go back into when it matters, bro. Right here. Look. Let's go to this. Let's go to this place. Who is Jeremy Jones? Who is Jeremy Jones, babe? What up, Jeremy Jones? He played a horrible game. Let's go back this. They fell from behind. Let's go here. Oh, that's 5th? Okay, hold on, wait. Jeremy, I know he's Jeremy. Who the fuck is Jeremy Jones? All right, oh, hold on, Jeremy. Jeremy Jones? I know your name was Jeremy. If that's 5th quarter, let's see if that's 5th. Let's see. The link in there. Pop on in. Yeah, he blew that game, though. Yeah, he blew that. Let's see. What we got going on here? Let's keep going. That's just, where's Jeremy Jones at? Oh, shit. That ain't Jeremy Jones. No huddle from Dak Prescott, incomplete. Yeah. Look at this shit. Look at this. Oh, let's see. Yeah.
You wrong. You know you wrong. You just talking crazy. And it ain't even Saturday.
Yeah, I'm here. What's happening? This is starting to figure. What's going on?
You talking crazy for no reason. Dak Prescott did not lose that game.
Okay.
He didn't force no passes. A forced pass is a ball that's in tight coverage. CeeDee Lamb was wide open during those passes. Those balls went through his hand and bounced off his face mask.
Okay.
That's the right read.
Okay, what is this?
I don't know what that is. That's a picture.
That is when he almost threw the interception.
Okay, all quarterbacks almost throw interceptions.
Shit, hold on.
Almost don't count. That's not a stat.
Okay, thought that was. Let me pop on in. What's happening, brother?
What up?
I'm sitting here arguing with him, and it's gonna be continued. This is gonna be all.
He's losing an argument. That's what he means.
No, I'm not. This is gonna be all year long. All year long. What did I say earlier? If he can't run the ball, he's forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb. Pickens had 3 targets last night for 30 yards. Pickens is better than CeeDee Lamb because if he can catch the ball. Why are you forcing the ball? CeeDee had 13 targets last night. No, 13 catches. It don't make no sense. Let's go to this stats real quick. Let's share this.
This man has lost his mind.
Look at this. Let me go to this stat sheet. So CeeDee Lamb has 13 targets. Pickens had four targets. Pickens gonna go crazy, bro. He had how many yards he had? 30 yards, 75% of catches. So he caught the ball every time he threw it his way. So why are you forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb the whole game? But nobody wants to debate me and talk shit about Dak Prescott. Played a horrible fucking game last night because he almost got people killed, span forward, and he almost got Ferguson killed. His ability to not to put the ball where it needs to be and him not running the ball is going to hurt this team in 2025. You cannot have these numbers with Pickens next week. He's going to go crazy. And the week after, and the week after, and the week after. He was open all night. But you forced the ball to CeeDee Lamb 13 times? That don't make no sense.
OG, you're wrong, man.
Nah, OG ain't wrong.
You are wrong. Dak Prescott played a good game.
OG ain't wrong.
If CeeDee Lamb catches those passes, they win that game.
You're not even having this conversation.
No, they win that game if CD catches that ball. And those are wide open passes off his hand. You cannot throw the ball better than what Dak Prescott did last night to CD Lamb.
No.
At some point in time, you got to be honest. This is just like the Dak lovers. The Dak haters and the Dak lovers, they on the extreme. And Dak is right down the middle. He's gonna have good games. Last night was a good game for Dak Prescott.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Whether you want to hear it or not, don't say it.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Listen, the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west, whether you like to hear it or not.
And I take a shit every day by the blessing of the God. But from what I'm saying,
and if you don't want to hear it, it still happens.
No, but what I'm saying is, you picked up Pickens for a fucking reason. He can catch better than Lamb. He may not be faster than Lamb, but he can catch better than Lamb.
How you know that?
Because he didn't drop anything damn near in fucking preseason. I mean, I'm doing the training camp.
Lamb didn't drop that in training camp.
So, but see, you have to not focus your offense around Lamb. He got
that's a 30.
So why don't you just say? So why don't you just say, look, I'm gonna throw to you 7 times, and then Pickens, I'm gonna throw to you 7 to 8 times.
That's not how football works, man.
This man loves number 2s, man. He loves number 2s.
CeeDee Lamb is a $30 million number 1 wide receiver. What are you talking about?
34 million.
What do you mean?
Look, man had 1,700 yards. The last time him and Dak was healthy, 1,700 yards.
Are you looking at your screen?
OG.
You can't. Okay, you can't drive. You can't look and drive. You gotta be careful.
But let me ask you something. Dak Prescott protected the ball. He made good passes when he needed to. Those 3 passes to CeeDee Lamb were planned plays that CeeDee Lamb ruined and cost him the game.
Okay.
Dak Prescott ain't perfect, but he did enough.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
He did enough. Dak Prescott is no blame. The only thing I got on Dak for is stop throwing people in the harm's way. That's it.
Miles Sanders don't fumble.
There we go. OG, you gotta get off the Dak hate train and be honest.
I don't want to hear that shit.
You're manipulating the all 22 as if people didn't watch the game. No. Yes, you can show things that look different once you get to film yourself. But that game was not on Prescott. That Miles Sanders That was the turning point. We were still on my line. We said that might cost us the game. And then CeeDee Lamb, major drops. That's not Dak Prescott, man. Dak made the pass.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Did Jalen win that game last night?
Did Jalen Hurts win it?
Yeah. Huh?
He was a big contributing factor.
He ran for 2 touchdowns, and Barkley ran for another one.
Okay, and Javonte Williams ran for 2 touchdowns. Where was everybody else? Dropping balls.
So let me ask you a question.
Fumbling balls and dropping balls.
Let me ask you a question. Did Jalen make the throws he needed to make?
Dak Prescott did too, but our guys dropped them.
Did Jalen throw the ball to hit his numbers?
Dak Prescott did too, but the guys dropped them.
Okay.
Well, you cannot blame Dak Prescott for a drop when the ball hit the receivers in their hands. Even the Ferguson in the end zone when he got lit up, that ball bounced off of Ferguson's hands.
OG, you got to get off that Dak hate train, man. Seriously.
Okay. Yo, for Dak Prescott to not play in the preseason, he played a hell of a fucking game yesterday.
He played a good game. Okay. Let me ask you this, OG. Why do you think it's Dak's fault? Tell me. I want to know for real.
You there?
Tell me, OG. Why is it Dak Prescott's fault that we lost that game? Please tell me.
10 years.
We ain't talking about 10 years.
Last night.
You asking me how I feel
about the game, about that one game.
You want me to talk or you want me to shut up?
I'm sorry. You go.
10 years. You've been in here for 10 years, okay? You have a young man on the other side of you that's playing the same game as you, who's been in the league less than you, okay? You know where to put the ball. You know when to hit, and so you can score a touchdown and not get everybody killed. You forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb over and over and over and over. You trying to force something. You are his production. We know that when CeeDee Lamb starts dropping balls, we know that he loses confidence in himself. Dak Prescott knows this. Now listen to what I'm saying. He knows this, as we've seen this in the past. When in the games, CeeDee drop 1 or 2 balls, we lose him. All right, we lose him. All right, you know that CeeDee is not your man to go to because he's dropping balls. So, okay, I got to go to Pickens. I got to go to Turpin. I got to be a veteran to go to ball to someplace else. Go over there and tell Scotty, look, I need to go someplace else with the ball because it ain't working with CeeDee because it's going to cost us the game. You've been in this league for 10 fucking years. You can't, well, Aaron Rodgers, you got Allen, you got all these other quarterbacks. No, when it ain't working with somebody else, they go the other way. You don't go the other way. You keep forcing the ball down the fucking his throat, and he know he can't hardly take a hit. So you know that after 10 years of playing football, you do not run anymore because you think that you got the arm talent to get it worse. I got to give it to you. You made some throws last night, but when the team needed you the most, you did not show up. You did not run. You did not throw underneath the wolves in the flats. You did not make these things happen. You did not see the blitz coming. You've been in the league for 10 years. When you at the line of scrimmage, you say, oh, you checking off. You see the linebacker act like he's finna come, but he coming. He fake like he ain't coming, but he coming. You know he's coming. He should know this already. But he doesn't set himself up so Williams, whoever can set his blind side or wherever the pressure's coming from, and he get caught in the way. So these mistakes that he's making, bruh, he should already correct that 10 years ago. If this don't get better,
OG, how many times was Dak Prescott sacked?
Let him in,
OG, how many times was Dak Prescott sacked?
I need to finish. I'll let y'all.
Corner said,
Bring corner in.
Let Cowboys corner in, OG.
Oh, shit. Okay, let me finish. Then you can have what you say.
Bring him in.
He's in.
Bring in corner.
Right. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me finish. All right. 10 years. All right. He played a decent game, but he is a veteran to understand and recognize I need to make the right throws at the right time. And then I need to make these throws to Pickens so he doesn't act a fool. You was with him all training camp. You didn't get out there and play in the preseason. You didn't force it. Maybe that was Jerry. Maybe that was somebody else. But if they don't correct this is not going to work in Dallas. Point blank.
Are you done yet?
Yeah.
You're wrong. 100% wrong. Because Dak Prescott made every throw that needed to be made yesterday, and are we going to act like there's not play calls are not designed to get specific players open? If you call a play and it's designed to get CeeDee Lamb open, and you throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb and it hits him in his hands, that's not Dak Prescott's fault. Dak Prescott, he had one bad pass on the final drive that should have been a pick, and it wasn't. Every other pass, Dak Prescott played a hell of a game yesterday, man. We got to be honest. When he has a bad game, I will call him out for having a bad game. He did not have a bad game yesterday. And you can take a momentary screenshot during all 22 and make it look like anything. But if the play is designed to go to CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott is not going to look at George Pickens.
Nope.
That's not how football is played. There's a progression. If CeeDee Lamb is the second read and he's wide open, you throw the ball to the wide open wide receiver. That's not forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb. Forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb will be throwing it into double coverage like he did to Schoonmaker on the final drive. That's forcing the ball. But when the ball goes through your wide receiver's hands and bounce off his face mask, that's not Dak Prescott's fault.
Are you watching this play here?
I'm seeing a photo, bro. I don't see a play.
Can you see
where is Dak Prescott in his read progression during that play? What routes are everybody running?
Before we break this down, OG, I want you to identify the defense that the Eagles in for me.
I don't care about defense. Do you see his play here?
So you don't care what the defense is in. So you don't understand the concept of the route that the offense has to make.
Let Porter get off, man. We sat there for 10 minutes. Let Porter get off for a second.
I want you to identify the defense before the ball snapped on this play. You have to be able to understand what the defense is running to understand how the offense is operating.
Let me ask you this. Is this the same play that CeeDee Lamb ran on the other side of the field?
I see a bunch of blocks, OG. I don't know what this is.
This is the play. This is the throw to Pickens on the outside.
Okay, what's the coverage? Defense? What's the coverage?
I don't care about no coverage. I'm telling you, this is what Pickens ran on. This is what Lamb ran on the side before.
Oh my God!
Do you know what all 22 means?
I don't have time. I don't have time to be sitting there trying to answer your question. What I'm asking you is, I'm asking you.
Well, you can't ask Cowboys corner any question if you can't answer his.
So OG is in this by itself, okay? And I'm a ride like this because I'm a rider. So you're happy with Dak Prescott?
Pride comes before the fall.
Okay, all right, okay.
Pride comes before the fall, OG.
Okay.
You got to be honest and have a conversation. If you don't know how cover 2 is played, you don't know how cover 3, cover 4, man blitz, and there's a whole bunch of different coverages that dictate where the read goes. You don't know what Dak Prescott's progression is along that play. You don't know where he's at in that progression along the play. Pickens might be the 4th read. Dak Prescott was hit one time and that was on the Pickens pass interference penalty, and we had 0 sacks. Dak Prescott didn't have to force the ball to anyone.
Oh, gee, it looks like there's a person in Dak Prescott's face. Have you broke down why that person is in Dak Prescott's face before you criticize this play?
That's a blitz.
So why is he there? Which way did he come from?
I can't show you the play.
But which way did he come from?
Let me tell you something, young man. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
He can't read defense, man.
I can read defense. But
what formation were they in then? Answer that.
I ain't gonna go all in that. But what I'm saying, I'm letting you know from what I see right here. All right.
You don't. Were they in nickel 4-3?
This defense was the same defense Philly played on the other side against Lamb. That Dak almost threw the interception. This is a play before he threw it.
So what defense was it?
What defense
I ain't got
is
time
it?
to be asked all them silly questions.
That's not silly. That's football 101. That's football 101. All 22 film means is you get to watch 22 guys on one play. That's what it ain't all one. It ain't all one film. It's all 22 film.
I'm not saying Dak Prescott. I'm not saying Dak Prescott played a horrible game. What I'm saying is Dak Prescott blew this game because he knew what he was doing was uncharacteristic out there.
Well, I try to be on the show, guys. Y'all have a good night.
You go.
OG, I'm serious when I say this, OG. You got to learn cover. You got to learn cover just to understand things. Because there was a play where you blame Malik Hooker when it wasn't even his assignment to be over the top on that play.
Okay.
If man coverage across the board, he's blaming Hooker for not covering the England's man.
All right.
I'm serious, and I'm not being funny. You got to learn it, OG. Seriously, man.
I ain't got to learn nothing. OG ain't got to learn nothing. I'm telling you.
All right, guys. If he ain't willing to learn, I'm gonna be out. See you guys later.
Somebody else know why.
How could you say Dak Prescott blew this game? We got Freaky Friday at 7:30. How could?
It's no big deal. It's no big deal, fellas. Why are you getting upset? Why are you getting upset at me?
OG, what everybody's trying to tell you is that you got to know the defense. The point of all 22 is to know the offensive play and the defensive play, and whether or not with those coverages and the offensive routes, did Dak Prescott make the right read, and did the offense make the right adjustment on the play? That's the point of all 22.
Right.
I'm Louis Service. I'll see y'all on Freaking Friday, man.
All right, I'm about to get out of here too because I'm pulling up to the house right now.
Oh yeah.
But OG, that's the point of all 22 is to break down film and see whether the right play was made under those coverages. It's not to see a wide receiver open on the left side when Dak threw to the right. Well, he made the right play.
I understand that, family. But let me show you something else before you go. Let me show you something else.
I'm waiting.
Let me show you something else. Triple coverage.
Is that the Schoonmaker pass?
Yep.
I told you that was. I said that was the one.
In the middle of the field, though, family.
OG.
Yeah.
I said that was the one bad pass that Dak Prescott had. I already gave you that one. You showing me something I already told you. That was the one bad pass.
That was not a bad pass. The one to Lamb that he almost threw this interception. That
bounced off a Lamb. It bounced off a Lamb.
So wait a minute.
You cannot blame a quarterback when the ball bounces off a Lamb and goes up in the air.
No, I'm not saying that. The interception remember Philly, the play before the Pickens I just showed you, when the defensive back drops the interception that went to Lamb.
Okay, all right, 2 bad passes.
Okay,
he played the whole game, and you can point out 2 bad passes. But that cost you the game. CeeDee Lamb dropping a 40-yard bomb that bounced off that went straight through his hands. That didn't cost you the game. CeeDee Lamb dropping a pass down the sideline for 20 yards that would have kept the drive going. That didn't cost you the game. Those plays didn't cost you the game, but Dak Prescott throwing 2 incomplete passes cost you the game. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know what. All I know was at the time when we needed Dak, let me tell you something. People get mad at me. I said Dak played a decent game last night. People are getting mad and pissed off. I mean, they have the right to. But what OG is saying is Jalen Hurts, when the time that Philadelphia needed Jalen Hurts, he showed up. He gave them 24 points, is what I'm saying. But when it's time for Dallas Cowboys, we've been talking shit about this defense the whole time last night. The halftime, they went back to make some adjustments, and thank God that happened because it gave Matt a chance to refocus and bring the blitzes and show when he had a chance to show what he had to do with defense. He got the ball. He gave the defense back 3 times. He gave Dak Prescott 3 times the ball back 3 times in a row.
Listen, OG. What if the defense would have done its job in the first half?
You know what?
If the defense would have done its job in the first half, then you don't even have 24 points by the Eagles.
I don't have your support on this.
Absolutely not, because you're wrong.
I don't have your support.
Because you're wrong.
And I should have your support because
you're wrong.
You keep saying that this guy been in the league for 10 years.
That has nothing to do with one game. So we are talking about one game.
If you keep knocking down the door with a hammer, if you keep knocking it down, you're gonna knock it through. You're gonna be able to get in there or wouldn't. You're gonna be able to knock it down and score something and do something. We were stuck on 20 points the whole second half.
I'm trying to tell OG, if you don't really start studying this shit,
I don't study
you're gonna lose credibility, and people aren't gonna take what you're saying seriously, man. You gotta call a spade a spade. And when CeeDee Lamb drops 3 passes in the fourth quarter, that matters.
Well, go somewhere.
When Sanders fumbles the ball.
Go someplace else with the ball.
Sanders fumbled the ball at the goal line, and if Dak Prescott don't make the tackle, that goes back for a touchdown.
Go someplace else with the ball.
You go off the play. Then you need to have a problem with Shoddy. Shoddy calls the play. The play is designed to get CD to go to CD. Dak Prescott throws the ball to CD in his hands, and he drops it. So who is their fault? If they don't want to throw the ball to CD, then they need to call plays for Pickens.
Right.
They didn't call the plays for Pickens. That's why Dak Prescott back is to Pickens, and he's looking at CD.
I know that, but your Dak Prescott don't have full control of the offense.
Absolutely not. There's only probably 3 quarterbacks. There's only probably 3 quarterbacks in this league that has the ability to have full control of their offense.
Okay, but we know the story goes on. But like I said last night. But you are missing the point.
No, you're missing. I understand. You're having 2 different conversations. You're having a Dak Prescott career argument when I'm talking about one game. You're talking about Dak Prescott over the span of 10 years. I won't argue over the 10 years. Dak Prescott has come up short over the course of 10 years. Last night was a good game.
Okay.
By Dak Prescott. The pieces around him failed.
Right.
That's what I'm arguing. You're arguing because Dak Prescott has come up short 10 years in a row that he couldn't have a good game. You can still in the midst of 10 years have good games every now and again.
Okay,
he's had a good game.
Let me ask you this question. Did Jalen go down? Did Jalen point? Did Jalen Hurts score when he needed to?
Yeah. But Jalen Hurts goes against the Dallas Cowboys defense.
Let me ask you this question.
Jalen Hurts didn't go against the Philadelphia
Eagles. Did Jalen Hurts score when he needed to?
Jalen Hurts made the plays that he needed to play. Jalen Hurts made the plays that he needed to make.
Exactly. All right. So did Dak Prescott score when he needed to?
Dak Prescott made the plays that he needed to play. The people around him failed him. People around Jalen Hurts didn't fail him.
Okay. All right.
Saquon Barkley didn't fumble the ball.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, if Saquon Barkley threw the ball, you think Jalen Hurts scores 24 points? No.
Good talent to you up here. It's cool, everything, man. It's cool. I'm just saying when you needed when we needed Dak Prescott at the time,
and he made the throw that you needed.
Let's go back to this play again.
I gotta go, brother. I'm sitting outside the client's house. Go ahead,
bro. Jump back in when you can.
All right.
Yep. But I'm gonna go with some more film though, because OG ain't gonna lie. People can talk all that shit they want to about this 22 right here. But let's go back to that Schoolmaker shit. Let's go back to that Schoolmaker draw real quick. Let's go back to that. Oh, OG this, OG that. You cool? You entitled to you entitled to what you talk shit though, OG. OG entitled to see what the fuck is going on here. But let's go back to that Schoolmaker real quick. Let OG go back to this play real quick. Now this is what I want. This is what OG been talking about right here. Let's go back to this play. When the time we needed you the most, 2 minutes and 40-some seconds, and let's go to this again. Bam. You want to talk shit about OG, man on man, all day long, dropped in the zone. Guess who's open? Pickens. Guess who's open? Turn your head to the left, Dak, and you could hit Pickens on a slant. Curl. When we need you the most, you don't show. You got good protection up front, but you make the bonehead throw. And guess what? Double coverage. People get mad at me for pointing out the obvious. You can talk shit all you want. One-on-one coverage with Pickens. He's going to make the throw. But guess who is throwing in double coverage again? Dak Prescott. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to win the game. You don't do nothing. You at the ball at the end of the game. You can't blame it on the defense because it came down to you at the end of the game. I don't want to hear what nobody got to say. The ball's in your hands at the end of the game. You can talk shit all you want. You already gave up a turnover by Sanders. He fumbled the ball, but you go the other way, and you almost threw a pick. Is this what you've been practicing all for training camp? To go away from Pickens and not throw the Pickens. But everybody won't look at me, talk shit to me, and say that I don't know what I'm talking about. That Dak Prescott, yeah, he played a decent game, but you've been there for 10 years, and you're still not making the throws that you need to make. And to win the game, you're only down by 6. Some 7 points. You're only down by 4 points. You need a touchdown to win, but you don't go down. But you almost throw an interception. But you want to get mad at me, talk shit to me, but it's in front of me, and continue to go ahead and talk shit all you want. Shit don't lie. Pickens wide open, but as he throws, Jalen Hurts make plays, and he's go down and score 24 points. He asking Dak Prescott to go down and score a touchdown and win the game. So you up because you got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go down there and win the game. But you talking crazy to me because Dak Prescott did not go down there and win the game for his team. Forcing the ball in double coverage. Not be able to read coverages throughout his entire life is going to be the downfall of the Dallas Cowboys. That's real. I'm sorry. Dak is a decent quarterback, but when you need him the most, he don't show. That's real. That's the reality of it. He don't show. He doesn't show. The defense gave up 24 points. They came back and they say, you know what? We got to make some adjustments, and we got to freaking stop Jalen and Saquon, and that's what they did. They got the ball back to him a lot of times, and that's what you did. And then when you do that, and then you got this, and then you got around, and then you're forcing the ball, and then there you go. And then look, this is what happens. But you get mad at OG because OG's mad because you talking shit to OG, and then you got 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and then you want to say that I'm stupid and that I don't know what I'm talking about, and that Dak Prescott didn't blow this game when he needed it. Three men are around Dak Prescott. When you need him the most. This is what happens. You can't blame it on the defense. You can't do it. I'm sorry. You just can't do it. I'm sorry. You can't do it. I've been saying this the whole offseason. You don't come out there. You don't practice in the preseason. You don't get coverages, different coverages when you play with Pickens and Lamb. And then it's what happens, Scotty. And when you fall apart on your offense, and you're throwing the ball 75% of the times because you can't run because you're getting paid $250 million. So now you want to sit back there all the time and throw the ball till you make these throws. This is going to be tough on you. When we need you the most, 10 years. When we need you the most. $10 years. But you get mad at OG.
They don't want to come to me. Then I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I'm ranked number one. But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball. I'm telling you.
So you had a chance to go down there. You had a chance to go down there and win the ball game. Schoonmaker did like he had it. He did it like he had the ball in his hands. But what I'm saying is you don't force the ball to Schoonmaker because you got 2 men on him and you're liable to catch or throw an interception. And that's for sure. But let's move on. But look at the stat sheet. You got your number 2 wide receiver with 4 catches, with 4 targets, and 3 receptions. I'm not saying that Dak Prescott is a bad quarterback. I'm saying he's not going to get to the NFC Championship game because he doesn't have the intelligence to know where to throw the ball when he knows it. He made some pretty good throws last night, but that wears out, man. You don't have a running game. They need a running back because I said earlier, if they don't get a running back to help Dak Prescott, he can't throw the football. He cannot throw the football to put it where it needs to be so he can continue to win successfully. But we're going to see how this thing plays out. Where's that play again? We need you. Oh, yeah, on that one. Shotgun. Barkley left. Schoolmaker. Let's see. Sorry about that. So, I don't know. Hopefully it gets better, man. Let's go back to another play, man. I just I'm gonna go back to the play that really killed you. I'm gonna go back to the play that really killed you. He gotta make these throws, man. Y'all get mad at me, LG, all you want to. Right here. You gotta put that on the back shoulder. He'll die for it. That's a chancy throw. He had a linebacker on him. Let's go back. Did he have a linebacker on him? Again, he had a long night. Because you're gonna drop it, you keep going back to him over and over and over. Let's see if there's anybody else that was open. I had so many chances to win this game last night. It's just a chancy throw, man. It's a chancy throw. It's just a chancy throw, man. It's a chancy throw. Like, you didn't even really need to throw that, though. You don't need to pick up the first down. Like, why did he design that play? That was so stupid. It didn't even need to throw that. It didn't even need to. They didn't even need to throw that ball down there. CeeDee Lamb was struggling so bad last night. He knows the blitz is coming. Nobody's going to be on the middle of the field, and he knows the blitz is coming. But look who's open. Let's go back. Here's your man right here coming down. That's Turpin there. That's your 4th and 3. But then you decide to go over the top of CeeDee Lamb. You know he's been struggling all night long. But I'm stupid, but I'm crazy. You know CeeDee Lamb is dropping the ball and he can't catch a cold. And you know he's going to drop the ball if you Dak Prescott, but you're still forcing the ball. Milton probably would have ran you for 2 touchdowns and probably threw for 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he might have threw some wild passes, but when you have a quarterback, hey, how you doing, Vaughn? I'm glad I'm ringing you. When you have a quarterback that can run and throw, you have to hold the defense accountable. Well, here it is here. Here it is here. Here it is here. Turpin. Let's go to Turpin. He only had 1 pass all night. But you force the ball to CeeDee Lamb, and then you know that CeeDee Lamb's got problems. There's Turpin there. There's Ferguson. Hold on. Let's go to it. Let's go to the play. But But OG crazy, and the OG stupid, and he don't know what he's talking about. And he talking about, here it is here. There's Turpin. Hell, you even have Pickens right here in the middle of the field. Let's go to this play. There's Pickens. And there's Turpin. There's Pickens, who hadn't had a ball all night long. 3 receptions, one-on-one coverage. There he is there. There's Pickens. But the ball is so underthrown.
They don't want to come to me. Then I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I am ranked number 1. But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, but not you people ain't never gonna see it happen because he's gonna retire. You see, he don't fight no real man.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta win these games, man. Hit the like and subscribe button. Come on in, chime. You are entitled to your opinion. OG's entitled to the opinion. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. You say that Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb lost the game and everything like that. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb dropped some balls. You can't continue to crucify CeeDee Lamb, but when you got the ball in your hands at the very end, when you didn't step up to throw the ball to Pickens when it mattered, that's what happens. You know that CeeDee Lamb is struggling. George Pickens is wide open. But we'll find out more, though, against the Giants. We'll find out more. I don't know. So you had Pickens, 13 targets, 17 receptions, 110 yards. You had Pickens, 4 targets, and you had 3 receptions for 30 yards. That means Pickens caught that's 10 yards per catch. Turpin, 2 targets, 2 receptions. Tolbert, 2 targets, 1 reception. Schoolmaker, 1 target, 0 receptions. Ferguson, 6 targets, 5 receptions for 23 yards. You can't run the ball. So you got a problem scoring points. Dak Prescott threw the ball 34 times, completed 21 times. Jalen threw the ball 23 times, had 19 completions. Jalen Hurts threw the ball 20 3 times. Had 19 completions. Dak Prescott threw the ball 34 times and had 21 completions. That should sum it up for you right there. Jalen Hurts had 76 rating. Dak Prescott had 76. Jalen Hurts had 94.2. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. Jalen Hurts made the plays he needed to make to win the game. Dak Prescott didn't make them. Let's go back to the sheet. Anybody in the chat, type in, will the Cowboys make the playoffs? Yes or no? Vaughn, Nate Dogg, will the Cowboys make the playoffs? I think Nate Dogg already said no. Richard, what do you think? Champ, do you think the Cowboys make the playoffs? Come on in, Nate Dogg. Holler at me. The link is in the chat. Nate Dogg, do you think Dak Prescott how much? Let me ask you this, Nate Dogg. When the team needed Dak Prescott the most, do you think that he failed them? Okay. You probably at work. I hope your day's going well, Nate Dogg. I hope your day going well, family. I don't know if I'm going to be on Freaky Friday tonight. Might have to spend time with the wifey, do the wifey thing. Like I said, they played a good game last night, but I don't think that Dak Prescott he hasn't shown that he can that he can beat a 500 team, and that's for sure. But we're gonna go back I want to go back and look at one more thing. Yesterday, he made the throws he needed to find the final drive. CD just couldn't come up with the grab. Okay, that was good, Nate Dogg. Have a good too. I'll probably be on for a few more minutes, Nate Dogg. But CeeDee Lamb is the scapegoat for a horrible quarterback. I don't know. I mean, Dak Prescott got to show that he can win these games, man. That's just the reality of it, you know. He gotta, and they didn't even have Jalen Carter last night, so he got to show, man, that he can make these throws, man. You know. Look at that fucking dangerous fucking throw. Look at this dangerous ass throw. Have a good night, Nate Dogg. Let me see this shit. Let me go back to one more thing before I get on out of here. Go back to one more thing. He got the ball back. They got the ball back for Dak 3 times last night. After the fourth quarter. Let's go back to this again. Let's go back to this real quick. Let's go back to this. I mean, how many times you need to get the ball back, man, to win the fucking game, man? I mean, like, geez, like, for real. Let's go back to this shit. Let's go back to this shit. I didn't like the throw Dak did to the Pickens in the end zone. Got to give Pickens a chance to catch it. You damn straight, Nate, dog. It's just the same shit, Nate, dog. Let's go back to this shit here. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. Hold on, wait. Fourth quarter shit. I'm gonna go back to this shit. Let's go back to this shit. Film don't lie. We on film session, man. We on film session. We don't give a shit what they're talking about. We on film session. How many times you got to get the ball back for him to win the game, man? Why am I negative? What? Like, how many times you need to get the ball back for Dak Prescott go down there and win you the goddamn ball game, man? Let's go back to this shit again. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go back to the fourth quarter again. Everybody want to talk all this shit to OG. Okay, let's go back to this again. I'm on 1st and 10, fourth quarter, 7 minutes left. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. What up, Savage? The link is in the chat. Come on in, holler at your boy. I don't know if you want to. Let's go back to this shit, man. Pin him back down at the 20. Let's get it. What's here? Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. It's a time there. Wait a minute. Let's go back to this, Jar. Let's go back to this fourth quarter. All right, let's go back to the beginning of the fourth quarter real quick. And so Jill know what he's talking about. You know, let's go back to this real quick. Let's go back to this real quick. Let's go back to the fourth quarter, the beginning of the fourth quarter, when they had the ball 3 or 4 fucking times. Let's go. Let's go back to this shit. Let's go back to this real quick, and I'm gonna drop the film session. Let's go. So you at 6 minutes. So hold on. So you had 6 minutes. Let's go back to 8 minutes. Let's go back to 8 minutes real quick. I mean, this passing game. God damn. See. It need to get better, man. Scotty play calling is shit. All that talking about vanilla shit. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to let's go back to the beginning of the fourth quarter. The defense got your ball back again. Look at this shit. Look at this. Hold on. Savage, give me 5 minutes. I gotta walk the dogs. Okay. So you had the ball. You had the ball with third at the beginning of the third quarter on the 50-yard line, on the 48-yard line at the beginning of the fourth quarter, right here. Okay. Now let's go here. Let's go here. Can't show you the game because YouTube be tripping. But let's go here. Look at this. Look at this dumbass play. They want to get the ball to Lamb so fucking bad, they forgot that Pickens is playing. Look at this. You got two number one wide receivers, but you forget that Pickens is playing, and you do a throwback screen. You're down 4 points. You need a touchdown to win, or go down and give you 3. But you're going to end up punting because Scotty is calling plays. But I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm talking about. And Dak Prescott didn't play game. Didn't lose you the ball game. But you're throwing throwback screens in order to get CeeDee Lamb because you're trying to get him freed up in the middle of the field instead of running another play down here. But I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm talking about. And Dak Prescott didn't cost you the game. Let's go back to the formation. You got 3 in the slot. Trips right. You got Ferguson down here. You got CeeDee Lamb here. You got Ferguson. You got Pickens out here. Why not take your shot over the top? You're down 4 points. You need a touchdown, and you're at the 50. But when you run that play, what you do? You lose 3 on the 2nd and 7. Because guess what Feeding JP always says? When you have a quarterback that stays in the shotgun 75% of the time and throwing down the field, when you don't have a running game, and that's what you want to do. You're trying to make Dak Prescott a throwing quarterback when he's not that. You only got 20 points, and you stayed at 20 points throughout the whole second half. You didn't score a fucking point. You know why? Because Philly went in at halftime, and they went in there, and they rejected too. But OG's stupid, and he's dumb. He don't know what he's talking about, and that you saying that Dak Prescott can run this offense when you got a non-running quarterback, playing against a running quarterback that can run and throw is not going to work because Jalen can run and throw, and Dak Prescott can't. You run this play, you lose what? You lose 5 yards, and now it's what? Third and 11. But OG's silly. People not understanding these fine little things, and that's why you lose the ball game. Let's go back to the play after this play. Let's go back to that play, the next play. CeeDee Lamb again. 3rd and 10. I thought that was 3rd and 11. It's 3rd and 10. And go back, and then you got these problems. Here it is here. You have many chances to win this ball game. Here it is. I said earlier in the film session, we're back to the 4th one. Look. Now, you're forcing the ball. You force the ball to CeeDee Lamb, but guess who's underneath? You have Williams underneath. You have a blocker in front of him to pick you 10 yards to go. You can go down there and win the ball game. You're a 10-year vet. You're a 10-year vet. You want to get mad at me for telling you, for pointing out the truth when you take underneath. You know the CeeDee Lamb is struggling. You know he may drop the ball, and he's been acting shady since the second half. You don't take the throw, the safe throw. You take this throw, could have been an interception. You're forcing the ball into double coverage, and there you go with CeeDee Lamb, and you got Pickens at the top. And this is what happens. You know why he dropped this ball? Because he's finna get his fucking head knocked the fuck off. And that's why he drops the ball. They've been targeting and doing this shit all game. Ferguson took a targeting shot in the end zone, and now CeeDee Lamb is finna take a targeting shot again. They know that they want to throw the Ferguson and CeeDee Lamb, and they're going to take those two out. Philly had it all planned out. CeeDee was scared. Ferguson took a big hit in the end zone, almost lost his fucking head off. He's probably had a concussion, and after that, Ferguson wasn't playing the right anymore. He had a concussion. But then you want to force the ball to CeeDee Lamb again, would have had a concussion. And this linebacker would have knocked CeeDee's head off. People don't know football, man. You don't know football. There's some dogs out there, man, ready to take you out. CeeDee drops the ball. What is it? We ain't gonna be on too much longer. Can't show you the game. And the running back. Top. Let's see. Another play here. I'll tell you, they had a chance to win this game. So that is the beginning of the. So that punt. So now they got to punt it. Let's see. So they punt it. Defense plays well. Let's see. Barkley here, Barkley here, Barkley here. They got Barkley left, running the ball, running clock. They're running clock. Penalty. They just run a clock. They ran the clock. I told you, man. I told you. They run the clock. Now they got to punt it. See? Let's see who it is. Let's hear. Come here. And then now they got to punt it. They got to punt it on 4th and 5. They ran clock. They did a good job. Dallas couldn't sniff it out. So they punt it. Ran the ball all the way down. They're a smart team. Well coached. Well, good organization. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to punt it. And they're going to make you drive the distance. Give me one moment. Show the tab. So Philly does his job. And then you have this. Philly smart. You have this. Now you get the ball back. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line because they done ran half the time down because they're a smart team. They're going to say, Dak Prescott beat us. We know you can't run the ball. You're not going to run. So guess what they say? Throw the ball downfield. And that's what they did. Good job by Philly. Because they're a smart, disciplined team. So you got the ball back with 7 minutes left. Force the CeeDee Lamb, throw on the sideline, come back, and then you get the ball back. Let's see where we at on this one. You had the ball 3 times. Ball in the middle of the field. Campbell. Sure, scrambles left. Here it is here. Look at this. Here it is here. Didn't do nothing with the possession. Everybody mad at Fina JP. So that's old school. When you got let's go here. You got to throw the Lamb with 7 minutes left. And then guess what happens here? Let's go here one more time. Let's go here. All right. Philly ran clock, they punted it. Dak Prescott has the ball Dak Prescott, short left to Lamb on the Dallas 24 for 13 yards. Then he gives the ball to Williams for 2 yards, and he's running back. Then 2nd and 12, we lose yards. 2nd and 12, Dak Prescott to Turpin for 2 yards. Shotgun, Dak Prescott always in the shotgun. Short right to Williams. Handoff. 3rd and 10. Five minutes left. Didn't do anything with the ball at that time. Punt the ball. Couldn't go down and score again. Get mad at Fina JP, talk shit, and look at this. I'm going to go over the shit again with you. You talk shit, and they punt the ball right here down on the 4th down. Philly punts the ball. Dallas gets the ball on 11-yard line. All right, 7 minutes left, 7 minutes, 20 seconds. Dak Prescott's chance to go down and win the ball game again. Shitty throw right here on the Williams or get horrible play calling, horrible here, no Pickens involved. But you want to get mad at Fina JP, talk shit to him, and tell he's talking crazy. All right. Short pass left to Turpin for 2 yards, didn't work. 2nd and 12. Shitty play calling by Scotty. No throw downfield to Pickens, nothing at all. All right. 3rd and 10. Dak Prescott got to stay in the shotgun because he can't run, and he's only stabilized to stay in one position in the fucking shotgun position his whole career. And under the trying to be under play action, that play action bootleg with him, trying to fake off the defense like he's going to run. It ain't going to work. And the play action bootleg because it can't get back their strength and fast enough. All right. Dak Prescott, short left to Williams. What? For 3 yards. 3rd and 10. Punt the ball off. 4th and 7. Punt the ball off to Philly. Eat clock. 4 minutes left. Eat clock. Got Dak Prescott, got the ball back again. Punt it off. Dak gets the ball back again with 3 minutes left. But you want to get mad at me for pointing out the facts, what's in front of you. I can't show you the game, but I can talk about it. Dak Prescott gets the ball back again with a short left and complete to CeeDee Lamb. Incomplete. Deep right to short CeeDee Lamb. No huddle. Let's look at that play. Can't show you the play, but I got to go back here, and I got to go back, and I got to share this tab with you, but I'll show you what I was talking about. When we need you the most, family, we don't see you. Almost throw a pick because you can't run. You sat back there 75% of the time, so now they can keep the dogs out of you, and that's what it is. Yeah, City has drops, but still. You got Pickens over here on the sideline, over here myself. But we're going to let it go and keep moving. Incomplete the Lamb. We're going to go. On Dak Prescott, short left. The Pickens got a first down, pick up 15 yards. 15 yards. Off one throw to Pickens. No huddle. Dak Prescott incomplete. Dab the Lamb. That's the money dropped. Almost throw it. Dak Prescott incomplete. Deep right to Schoolmaker. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. That was almost an interception in man coverage. Shotgun, short right, middle of the field. Williams 7 yards. He did not have thrown over the Pickens. He threw it underneath. Now he throws underneath to Williams. Dak Prescott incomplete. Deep left the Lamb on 4th and 3. That's your ball game. When we needed you the most. So, been on for 46 minutes. We're going to get on off here. Yeah, it has to get better, man. It has to get better with the offense. You only score 20 points. Of old school Slee and JP says a long time ago, if you don't score points, your defense is out there tired. They're tired. They can wear down. And if you can't connect with your wide receivers, then it's not going to work because you're in this formation 75% of the time, and you're out there thinking that you can run this offense with Dak Prescott. It ain't going to work because he's in the pocket 75% of the time because he can't run, and they're out here throwing into these coverages. And now these teams will turn back the page, and they will look at this game with the Philly. The Giants will look at this game against Philly, run the same coverage, run the same pressure, and they're going to make it tough on Dak Prescott again. And you will see the same mistakes if he don't correct this by getting Pickens more involved, interpreting involved in the offense, and going to get you a reliable and dependable running back. If you don't get somebody in here that can run the ball because you avoided to draft your running back in the second and the third and the fourth round because you got a horrible GM doing the freaking draft room himself, you're going to have problems your entire life watching the Dallas Cowboys. That has been my time, my session. Thank you for listening. God bless you. I'm out.
The fiend of a microphone. I'm the microphone fiend. I'm the microphone fiend. 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 The mic. They don't want to come to me. Then I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I am rate number one. But this is a match. Fight another bar. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, but not people ain't never gonna see it happen because he's gonna retire. See, he don't fight no real man. He fight them setups. What? You're a disgrace to this sport. Shut up, old man. You let something know where to come from. That boy, your family doing real nice, ain't it? You call yourself a fighter? Prove enough. The fiend of a microphone. I'm the microphone fiend. I'm the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend.